that song. Yeah, figuring out sound is so satisfying.
Yeah, we learnt something.
Before a comedy show or something, it's always like, oh man, why isn't it working? And it's always like some nerd has to come and, some nerd has to come. Always, Yeah.
Okay. I want to get close to the mic.
Yeah.
This is a lounge podcast.
Yeah.
Lounging around. Alright.
Yep.
Cool. I think this is good. Okay, I'm open to what you wanted to do.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I guess maybe we should have some rules.
Yes. Rules.
Safe words.
Rules, safe word. Safe word is stop.
Okay.
Or start. Keep going. 9. The safe word can be whatever. We shouldn't even need one.
Yeah.
But you should actually. Yeah. I need one. I say my safe word to people and they don't even know it's my safe word. And it's not sexual either.
Have you used it on me?
Just social. Huh?
The safe word?
The safe word. Yeah. What's my safe word? My safe word's knuckle sandwich, man. My safe word is mostly physical. Like it's more of a tone thing. So my safe word is wink. Yeah.
Very organic.
Yeah.
Safe word for me.
Wink.
I guess for me it's just like, let me just cut in, or I don't know, interrupting people. But I interrupt people all the time. Hey,
yeah, can I? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Maybe just a loud groan. People get it when you groan, but yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Just be a safe word. Yeah, I like that. Safe word, yeah.
I'm kind of thinking, have you and we can cut this out, but have you smoked today?
No.
Okay, sober.
You can notice, yeah. That's why I'm so quick.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was able to get the thing working.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I would have.
And you did go into your car and you were ready to drive it, so you'd have to be.
Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to be sober.
Yeah.
In case I started.
Because driving when you're stoned is intense.
I don't like it. I'm like, fuck, is this a traffic light? Is it though?
Going really safe at 40.
Yeah, there's I always end up on really confusing streets. Like, that's a bus lane and that's a horse lane. Where the hell am I turning right? Why is that arrow? There's like more parks in Tenniel Park. I'm like, hang on, I can smell the horse.
Oh yeah.
I'm freaking out. I'm on the horse track.
I've seen horse poo on the Bay Run in Drummoyne. Like horse shit on the. I'm like, that's
around there.
That's far.
There's some
for
big men around
for
there.
the cops.
Yeah. Some big men. Yeah.
Horsemen.
Exercise is good. Exercise is very good. You know, I was exercising this morning. I was pumping the guns. You know, not pumping the guns, but let's say
polishing them.
I was tuning them. I was tuning the strings of my board. So I was tuning, and there were all these kids around playing on the equipment, all their parents.
Yeah.
And they were pretty good. It's like the kids really got really good hand strength. Maybe you should take them to the advanced area. Why are you leaving them? You know,
hand strength. How did you see that? Strength. Yeah.
Well,
I've never worked that out.
Hold on for ages.
Oh yeah, okay.
I was like, what the hell? What the? Yeah. I was like, hey.
That is a what the hell kind of exercise if you're doing that.
Yeah. And then I went up to you could go up to the parents and be like, you see, I tell you about it, the chimps, right? Chimps. Your kid is straight chimp. Your kid is
Missing
straight
link.
chin. He's the missing link.
Closely related, maybe.
Closely related. But Jesus Christ. Look at his hand strength.
Did you ever do much bouldering?
I did some as a child.
Okay.
I was in like a camp for it or something, I vaguely remember. School holiday camp. We didn't call it bouldering though. No. Rock climbing.
Yeah. And was it outside?
Inside.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, Did you?
Did I do what?
Much bouldering.
A tiny bit, but I was just... You made
Yeah,
me
you
think
just-
of people who are really good with gripping on just with the tips of their fingers. Some people can do that.
Freaky, eh?
Yeah. That's
It's
freaky.
really like... How much strength can be in two joints?
I know. But they
Two
could
little joints.
carry themselves just with the, that little hinge. That's insane.
Yeah, those are the two biggest... Yeah, you need core and... Core
Yeah.
and extremities.
The whole body.
Extremity strength.
Yeah.
And core strength is like boom boom. There you go. You're all good. And foot speed too.
And just grit. I recommend it. I think you should go sometime just to observe, maybe at least, because that's entertaining. Just seeing how people maneuver themselves. But then I found it really rewarding when I used to go bouldering more frequently. You can get really philosophical about it. Like, you could be like, because when you're up there, you can sometimes feel scared that your body can't actually get you there. But then once you have a strong footing, then, I don't know. I came up with some philosophies. You can get philosophical about it.
Similar to digging holes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sometimes you put in the shovel and you're like, doing. The shovel goes in 5 millimeters because there's a rock there, and you're like, man, I really needed that to be a scoop, you know? I really need a scoop here. I can't get a scoop in. It's like if you were at a McDonald's and you got a McFlurry and you went to put your spoon in, and there's just like rocks there. Rocks. That's about how...
I've never ordered that.
Nah, well, it's bullshit anyway. It's just a soft serve, but they're like, oh, nah.
Put some...
M&M,
Yeah.
crushed M&Ms.
Gross.
Cost more now.
Yeah. okay. I was looking up. All right.
Cost more.
How much was it when you last bought a Povo cone? You
That
know?
was like 19... It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Or maybe 04. And ever since then, I've been like... I've been like... Bro, I'm not getting... I can't... I don't even own something that costs 40 cents, bro. It needs to cost at least a goldie.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't even want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 14, like no job or anything. Like, I'm not... Screw that, I'm too good for that shit.
Povo cone is good. Yeah, if you are Povo, it's a good way to stay
Povo.
alive, maybe.
Yeah. But
Because it was 30 cents a cone, but it's not that
I
anymore.
was too spiritually povo. if you're like povo, functionally, mentally, and on paper, then it's like, hey, don't worry, man. I know a way to keep us above a caloric deficit for the rest of our lives.
I need a caloric deficit.
Above it. So surplus. We'll be in a surplus.
I think maybe if you had 3 Povo cones a day, that would get you through and you'd still be at a deficit, which is not bad. Like, it's got enough fat and sugar to get you pumped, but then it's like not enough food for the day.
When I went over to... I got stuck in New Zealand once without any money or a phone or anything, right? And I was like, oh, what the hell? Just like on the street of Auckland now? Like, oh, sick. And then I was just like not eating, and then somebody gave me like a bag of chocolate. And I was like, whoa, hey, thanks, man.
Wow.
I read on Joe Rogan that this is the best thing to eat if you're really hungry.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, if you're climbing.
Thank God you read
mountain.
that.
Yeah, I know. Thank God I'm so well read. Also, 30% of people who went to climb K2 died. Or is it 50? It's the second biggest mountain in the world.
K2.
Yeah. K1 is Everest.
K2 is base.
K2
camp.
is about much.
Oh.
Oh, that's not to scale.
Yeah.
I'm holding my fingers 2 centimeters apart. It's like
I
that
get
much
it.
smaller than Everest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not base camp.
No.
Yeah.
Not for anybody sane. Is that me? Yes. It's me. No, that's a friend. He's probably calling me.
Yeah.
Oh, he is calling me.
Do you want to take it?
No.
He'll put it on
No,
the
I don't.
pod.
He's a bit un-PC.
Oh, that's
He's a bit
okay.
unwell. He's not unwell.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Just a bit.
He's not sick,
He's not fucked.
but he's unwell.
He's not like fucked. But he's okay. Yeah, so 30% of people die at K2.
Huh.
Like those odds? Because I do.
Well, I'm going to cross that off the list.
Yeah. You can.
I will, and I'll do it.
Tickets,
I'll do it right after this.
And somebody's fucking me over on the sound. Oh, that's my phone. No?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry.
Oh.
I'll just look up K2 death rate just to make sure. Just to keep the vibe up.
Mm-hmm.
What's the death rate? Welcome to the deathly pod. Oh. It's actually only, damn it. Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry, everybody. It's actually only 19%.
Ah.
Hey,
Better odds, though. That's
But
optimistic.
the casualty rate's higher. The casualty rate is 50. It's like people losing little organs and stuff. A nose here and there, you know.
So how tall is K2 and how tall is...
Couple of ears. Yeah, not ears of corn, right? Yeah, okay.
How tall is it?
It is, it's huge.
Do you think we could do this...
8611.
Do you think we could do this on the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we could.
Would the sound be okay?
It'll be windier, but we'll see how we go. I
Yeah.
was thinking that before,
Yeah.
actually.
And then we'll just have to see if there's a power cord.
This.
I'm sure there would be.
I got 40%.
40%. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So I can do that.
Last you 15.
Yes. But I'll just talk faster.
Yeah.
More in.
Yeah.
Back. We're back on. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
for location changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the roof.
Yeah. Because it's a warm winter day.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can you hear this?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
If you can see it. That's okay. It doesn't matter.
It's just the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay, I won't move too much.
No, I trust it's the bench. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So we're on the roof. Let's think of things to say.
Came to the roof. It got weird. It's weird on the roof now because of my positioning.
Why? What do you mean?
It's alright.
Why?
I feel I'm low. Physically
Yeah.
low.
Well, do you want that chair?
No.
Then you'll be on equal seating.
Yeah, it's less comfortable though. About the comfort.
Maybe you could just lie down.
Yeah. I should. I might as well. No need. Oh no. I wanted to get a drink, but
The alcohol?
caffeine.
Oh.
But I don't want
Do you have to go to a cafe or
to.
you
No, I
can
got
make
it downstairs.
But
But I already came upstairs.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can run and get it.
No.
I'm happy to do that and get my steps.
It's really hard.
Do you want me to do that? Just say the word.
Do you want to go? We can go down to that house, and I can make one in there.
Okay, alright.
But then we won't be up here. I'm getting burnt here anyway.
Oh no, okay.
But it's nice in there.
It's
nicer
okay,
than
we'll
my
go
house.
wherever you
We'll keep this in. This is good stuff.
Reminds me of Jeff Koons.
He likes Jeff Koons, and
That's cool. Like, was that expensive? Oh yeah.
it's probably expensive.
Oh my god, it has pharmacy shit at the front. Love it.
Oh, yeah. Right up your
I
alley.
still know what most of these do. I could tell you all about them, give you free health advice if you ever need.
Farmies.
Yeah. I liked doing that. I like being
On the
like, oh, I
farmies?
can help you. I've got information. I'll make it easy for you to understand. Cool. Oh my god.
So yeah, that's the guy. Oh yeah, so you can just talk. It's going.
Yeah. Just looking at this Damien Hirst book, and I'm reflecting on my past life as a pharmacist, and we're in Miles's friend's apartment without his consent, but that's cool. Seems very cozy. Oh, I love the wooden floorboards. It's very textured here. What's that?
Diazepam.
Oh, that's Valium.
Up in here, it's like.
Like the baby aspirin of the benzos.
Mm. That Lenny.
We're all about transparency here.
I'm gonna have one of these.
What's that? Oh yeah, okay.
You want one?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Damien Hirst. Wow, I didn't really know much about Damien Hirst.
He's just a normal guy.
Yeah.
The magic of thinking big, it's kind of like no ego art. He's just like, well, what would be cool without anybody like going, oh, someone will say that I'm drunk if I do that.
Hmm.
You know? Like,
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm just looking at it now, and he's got pages of a medicine cabinet, which I appreciate. I look at that, I'm like, oh, I remember what that is and what that does, and I'm reminiscing about the advice I would give and the drug interactions between them, all that kind of stuff. But I think I'm wondering, like, most people would look at this and be like, is that art? And I think that is like a really old, that's done. That question of like, is this art? It's done.
yeah, that question's art. That question's a philosophical discussion.
Like, I mean, how did this pass? I mean, like, anyone could take this photo, but it's art because Damien Hirst maybe had made a name for himself, which is pretty bougie.
Context and the press.
Yeah, that's like pretty anti-art.
It's the branding. Well, yeah, it's like, that's why art in this society is actually fucking bullshit. Because, like, when you make art, you should just throw it away. You make art out of sand, just let it blow away. Just, like, you make it for the sake of making it.
Yeah.
Holding on to art, like, you know...
It's
like,
bougie to put it into an art gallery.
Yeah, it's worth... I just think the value shouldn't be worth more than... And that's true too. Like you say, building, like carpentry and design, architecture, like that's capped at a certain price. But then you go, oh, fuck, what if it's some famous guy and speculation happens, and then it's like, oh, let's ruin the art. So it's kind of like art. Yeah.
People only put value on it when they want to make money off it.
Social proof ruin, like, well, it's a fine line because social proof makes the art, right, but also destroys it.
Yep.
As well.
So
you get people investing in it.
Yeah, well,
but then,
yeah.
But then it's like, that's cool. I don't know. It's all cool.
I think if an artist wants to make money off their art and make a living off the art, they need an art agent who goes and does all the promotion and stuff, and they need an incentive. So they like, yeah, and they're like, you'll be really cool in your bougie art circles if you get this Miles Wilson mug.
Miles Milson, sell double price.
Miles Milson.
Brand.
Oh yeah.
It's branding.
No, it would actually be worth more if people would be like the art agent will be like, you know, Miles Milson, you know, prolific prodigy. Well, this art piece has Miles Wilson on it.
Cringe, yeah.
Yeah, it's like before you had a stage name, so it's like it's full vintage. It's full like your early work.
Yeah. This is like.
But you have to make Miles Wilson a brand first, and then you can manufacture the Miles Wilson.
Everybody's a brand.
Yeah.
But nobody's like. Who's How refined is your brand?
Yeah, I think my brand is a bit disorganized, but I get a vibe for my brand.
Yeah, you got. Yes.
I have a pretty ridiculous
you've got a
brand.
I think from what I've seen, your brand is like I like the way that you do videos.
Oh yeah?
It's kind of like.
Which video? Which video have you seen?
The video when you're on video, just in general.
What?
Like, yeah.
I'm trying to think which one you're talking about.
There's a video where you're like, that you've got, and it's like, you're filming outside your car, and you're like, what is this? And then it's like, you're like, you start dancing, and you're like,
oh my god, no, I have to take that down, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, I was dancing.
I was like, what's this?
Yeah.
I
was just having a good time. I was vibing.
In the morning, you're like, look at this. Look at the scenery.
Yes.
So I've never seen a video like that. So.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
I'm sure that moments have happened, but it hasn't been captured.
Oh shit.
The caption itself created the moment.
Yeah.
Because you're like, well, I'm on camera. I like that.
I feel like I haven't known what brand I could be, but I think I've accumulated enough output to have some perspective on what my brand is. My brand is freaking weird.
Yeah, it's kind of creative.
But I don't think it's bad. I'm just like, it's pretty random. Which I think is cool. Whatever, you just do what you do.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, you sent me a message. You snuck past me. I was drying my hair on the street. Did you see me come past you?
Oh, did you go in the back gate? Or the front? This gate or that gate?
I went through the way I left last time.
That way.
Oh, so you saw me come out of a car?
A car?
Did you?
No.
So you didn't see me?
I got an Uber?
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's why you said public transport. I was wondering, like, it's okay to call it a bus. I mean, it doesn't disrespect bus drivers.
I realized. And I was like, why? Yeah, it's funny.
Sorry, because I just... because... Hey, it's public transport. I just stop driving the car.
Well, I guess, yeah, is it public? I think it's private.
It's pretty... There's a bit of a price floor. The price floor.
Yeah.
Do you want any additives in this?
I just have it black.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, when you said that I walked past you on Pitt Street, that's crazy.
Yeah. I had the best vibe that day too. I just felt so beneficent. I was outside the church, and then you go to the church. Like,
Yeah.
well, she's doing something.
Yeah. Did you see me walk past the church and then walk back to take the photo? Like, which point did you see me?
Getting out of the cab.
No, I wasn't.
Got out of the cab.
I was on the
yeah,
curb.
that's public transport.
I was on the curb in front of the cab. I think it was a cab.
All right, maybe it was when you walked back.
Yeah. Okay.
You were in a dress.
Yeah.
Yellow dress, maybe. Yellow, pink, or orange?
It was orange.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is really hot.
Cool.
Boiling.
I like that.
Scorchingly. Yeah.
Cool. Cheers.
Yeah, don't drink it. Not yet.
Okay.
It's too hot.
Oh, wait, no.
Don't do it.
Do you
didn't
wait?
Really get me.
Oh, that's crazy.
I wait, yeah. I wait about an hour. It's the best system I've got, actually.
No, I always do an air slurp. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's, I get climbing. No? Maybe.
You know what's annoying? So this morning, when I was talking to the political person,
Pundit?
new member.
What's a pundit?
I don't know what that is.
Sounds
Someone
good,
who
though.
puts bets
I'm
on.
a
Or
political
something?
pundit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few bets on bloody elbow. Oh, he's a roughie, so don't tell anybody, but he's got some go in him. Just wait until 50 metres out. Got a source.
But yeah, we were recording, and I was like, I really want this to be conversational, like not like what is your name and all this kind of stuff. And it sounded like he felt like he was in a job interview, and I felt bad. I was like, oh no, I don't want that vibe. But then when I turned the recording off and we were just talking, that's when the talk was natural, and I was like, fuck. And I think what I'll do in future is I won't tell people that I record them. But then I'll send it to them later. I'll be like, psych, recorded you.
Remember
can I
when
share
I was
this?
making all those jokes about recording and saying I wasn't and was? Well, I was.
Yeah. But they'll like it. It's a nice surprise
and not
present.
just on the podcast either.
How long has your friend lived here?
6 years. His parents bought it for him when they sold their house outright. They sold it, they bought it outright. They sold their house outright, yeah. Pretty smart.
And where are they now?
I don't know. Killed them? No. They're... Sorry. He, they're in 3.5... near Bellingen.
Nice.
Dorigo.
Okay. I haven't been there, but I've heard it's like, cool. Bellingen.
Yeah, you'd hope.
It's like Byron
That far
10 years
away.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With no water in there. But it's very scenic and pretty.
Yeah. Nice.
Just like you.
Oh, stop.
Pretty lady. Vibrant. Very nice.
Oh, it's the pink as well, I guess.
It's the pink, yeah. Pink in the... It's the grease.
I know. I look like
It's the
shit
beautiful
today.
grease.
I'm like, what? What a train wreck. Everything's just going wrong this morning.
Well,
But this coffee's redeemed it.
Oh, good. I was hoping it would.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
And I really liked the change of location. So we went to your car, and then
Yep.
we went to the
I
roof.
know how to make a short time feel like a while.
Action packed.
4 places in a day? Hey.
Yeah, I like to move around.
I used to, that's a good strategy for, entertaining. Like, we'll go here, then we'll go here, then we'll go here. It's like, oh, we've been to 4 places, you've known me for ages. You sign here. Sign here. For more of this. Action-packed living. Then you sign here, and then it's like, well, I've got to go. Never see you again. I'm a signer. That's what I do.
Sign you up.
I just
Sign
sign
them up
people
to
up.
one.
I don't know what for. Okay, I
newsletter.
just fucking get a check in the mail.
Your tweets.
I just sign people up and I never see them again. They just move away. I don't know. I don't know where they go. I'm good at it. I'm good at what I
The
do.
number is disconnected.
You know, I like doing this and I like bowling. That's my mind. You want to dig deeper, you're gonna that's the materialist who takes out their brain.
Yeah, I'm just curious. So you said you didn't like your friend?
No,
You
don't
didn't
like it.
him. Okay. Just sometimes though.
Yeah, it's more of a.
More it's a
I think
rivalry.
at the moment, it's more of a like, fuck, he's upstairs. I'll go hang out with him.
Yeah.
Like either sit in here, like it's like study the roof more. I'm like, alright, I've studied the roof enough now. Moving on to new roofs. And also, he makes me food and
Oh yes,
And
with the
it's,
clay.
oh yeah, and
Yeah.
it's just, look, it's nicer. Like you can see out all this gear over here, all these people, you know.
Yeah.
I made eye contact with
Yeah.
somebody in the window
Nice
yesterday.
view. I love the cupboard bedroom. That's cool.
Well, it's right next to the toilet.
Oh,
So it's like if you
the
have
toilet's in there.
If you have somebody intimately with you, then you can hear them. You can hear their stream.
Yeah.
That's why I always say,
It's
like, hey, you use the tap. Trust me, I figured it out. Like years after it mattered, but I figured it out. You know?
You turn the shower on.
Yeah.
Just
And
do
then
it in
the
the
person
shower.
who lives like, hey, showering? I'm like, yes.
Or yeah. I have some other tips. I don't want to reveal too much,
the
you know? I
person's
want
like-
to keep some mystique.
The person's like, oh, you just showering? It's like, yes. And then like 2 minutes later, it's like,
Did you do a shit in the shower?
hey, you're doing a shit in the shower.
Yeah.
So you stomp it down, god damn it.
Gross.
Stomp that shit
You know,
down.
There's two people in this world. Two types.
Poo people? And not poo people.
Well, yeah, in the shower.
Oh, in the shower?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you do. You're talking about squishing it.
Yeah, how do you know I talked about that? Have you seen me talked about that?
Did it now.
Oh, right. Oh, good. I thought you were referring to one of my famous bits.
Oh no, really?
No.
Alright.
No.
Really?
What do you
Okay.
think? I come on stage and be like, oh, I used to shit in the shower.
What's,
hey, watch out.
So, okay, you
Gotta
haven't done that,
gotta
but
stomp it
what
down.
could you have hypothetically said?
Oh, yeah, take your... What? I don't know. What? I'll have to imagine what it'd be like.
Yeah, just
I
think
guess-
back.
Yeah, you read it on a bodybuilding website or something, but it's good for your colon to squat down and... You know how our toilets are like... Alright, like, they're all
Oh, yes,
look,
yes.
some
You're in that Joe
some
Rogan
people are
vibe,
poo
yep.
people and some people... Yeah, I'm very well
So
read.
are you on your-
I've just read so many transcripts of the pods.
Are you on your tippy toes when you go to the bathroom? Because you can do that, or you could get like a leaning in stand or something.
You can get monkey bars.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was.
That would be
was my
cool.
logical go-to. I'm like, oh, you guys are using your feet. Fuck, I'm all about that hand strength.
Oh yeah.
I'm there holding on like, dude, I could. Yeah. So anyway, the guy David Shrigley.
Oh yeah.
Not him. Quigley. No, not him. The guy who wrote
Shrigley?
Dilbert.
Oh what's
Scott
his
Adams.
name?
Scott
Leonig?
Adams. Yeah, that's Leonig. Yeah,
Michael Leonig?
yeah, Lunig.
Who's never funny.
He's Australian. Yeah, there's Quigley, Lunig, and there's Dilbert. And he said, this is stupid, like, because I sounded like, some people are poo people, and some people aren't poo people. So if and you are not, I'm pretty sure you're not, at least ATM, which is good, because I'm, like, I'm not either.
Could discover that
Yeah,
together.
yeah, maybe we could do, some poo or pee on each other. Yeah. Just to figure out, are you a poo person? Are you sure?
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
no, no.
confirm.
Trust me. You haven't tried it yet. You really got to try this. Mate. I wouldn't... Yeah.
I'm curious about this table.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Good eye. Appreciate it. Well, it's made of foam and then done over with...
Paper mache?
Shit. Yeah, I think it is paper mache.
A little bit of
It's
paint.
like a bunch of... He likes it, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. There's so much character in this place.
What else? What else has he got? That's from the famous artist, sort of, like Insta famous, 100k followers.
That's cool.
Brad Trammell. Somebody, but yeah, they're a bit.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is kind of like cool. Like he's a eccentric guy.
How do you know him? How'd you meet him?
I met him at a ceramics studio in 2018.
He took a pottery class.
No. No, I just went in there to get drunk. Because it was a big studio in Erskineville, like a big warehouse convert into a studio. So, like, pretty cool and creative, very white, tall. You could play music there. It was leaking all the time. It was
Oh,
cool.
yeah, cool.
And there were like 8 people practicing or the 8 studio spaces in there, but it was really big, so there's only 8, so you could really go in there and really fuck shit up. And
No rules.
I used to go in there because I was like, just with nothing to do and be like, look at this. And people would be working on stuff. I'd be like, oh yeah, making a pot, eh? Oh, yeah. And then
Is it there anymore?
Nah, because of course that was like the night, that's ages ago.
The 90s?
That was the 90s, man. That was the 90s in industrial, yeah. But yeah, you can't do it. But I met him there.
Yeah.
And he'd always G up what he was gonna make that day.
Cool.
Like he'd be like, oh, I'm gonna make, yes, I'm gonna make a couch. Oh, I'm gonna make a whole couch. It's gonna be nuts. And then you just see him in there, just on the couch, just like getting high, just like look at you, and then you're like, hey, and he's like,
So he's made the couch?
no, he just got stoned on the couch.
Oh.
And then he's like, starts sweeping up.
Sometimes it's
like,
nice just
do you
to
want
have the
get some
idea.
beers?
Yeah.
And it's like,
I
yeah,
relate.
how'd the couch go? He's like, oh, let me tell you. Oh, fuck, it's coming along,
He's planning it out.
Yeah.
He's in the planning phase.
There were many jovial conversations at the studio in Erskineville.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And how did you find out about the studio?
Oh, my other friend Ryan was... Well, my friend Ryan was in the studio. He was in there.
Ryan.
Yeah, and then... Because he's a ceramicist. And then he was in there with these other ceramicists. And then I wasn't supposed to be allowed to, like, come there.
Because you weren't a ceramicist.
Because I was too much of a... Like, just to... Like, I'm not doing any art. I'm just laying around as well. Like, geeing up people to get drunk and stuff.
Okay.
You're like, I made this graphic design just then. And it's like, a t-shirt with a picture of a toilet or something. Or a washing machine. It was good. My graphic design's really good.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm a design, I wouldn't say like not a genius, but I'd say definitely a powerhouse.
You do something.
I wouldn't say, a visual genius, but that's because I'm not a dick. Yeah.
That's cool. Alright, so you went to this ceramic place. You'd want to just get everyone drunk. They were iffy about you being there, but you stuck it out.
He says stuff. He's entertainment.
Oh, yeah. And is this when you realised you should do stand-up? Or were you doing stand-up before that?
I was doing I think my first stand-up I was doing was when I was, I don't know when I first did it, but I remember I used to have this bit when I was, how old was I, 7? I used to get a request to do weird bits. Yeah, and I think back to those, when somebody's like has a little routine and it's like 10 seconds. And like, do the voice where it's like Marjorie goes and finds all the spiders, like that.
Do you have brothers or sisters? Yeah.
I have a sister, 2 years older. She works as an editor for something, for somebody. Like video editor.
Video, cool.
Yeah. For the Channel 9, I think it's The Block. So she watches the couples have meltdowns, and she's like, that's... I think it was a little bit... if we show this, we can prime the audience to show them that he's a bit of a drama queen.
She's the drama creator, because...
She has a hand in it. She's assistant editor. She's definitely...
Yeah.
She's a bit...
But she sees what they do, where they just like get just a little tip.
She'd be like, "That's good." See that facial expression?
Someone with a side eye look.
Yeah, we'll chuck that in the ad. Somebody's showing a bit of sass.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did you see that shimmer of personality shine through that person for 1 second? We'll fucking use that.
Yeah, use it against them.
We'll use that over and over again. Yeah,
yeah.
Like people.
And drum up all the
Like this guy. Oh, there's a dynamic too. The female in the couple is super into it, and the guy is super lazy. Let's watch this. Good luck to them.
Well, I guess that's kind of...
And then we watch couples battle it out. Like they're like, say that, man. The only sound guy we've ever had.
But I mean, that's kind of... See, I don't watch renovation shows. I'm not that interested.
Either way, I've just seen the ads.
But it's like, that's kind of like boring drama. The only reality shows I like are dating shows, because that's like... That's
deeper psychological.
That's like more on the line drama. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's more entertaining.
It's more lowbrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit more lowest common denominator, you know? It gets me going a bit. Like,
I don't know. It's just fun to see like facial expressions and like suss out the dynamic.
Egos? You know?
Yeah.
All that shit.
I mean, I had fun watching The Bachelor with housemates. We just have like a bottle of wine, maybe like smoke a cone. Yeah. You know, it's essential.
Really good commentary,
Yeah, and you're like sussing out, who does he really like, kind of thing. That's fun. I don't know. It's pointless and stupid, but it is fun. Yeah.
He's pretending he's like that. He's like, you're crazy. You're crazy. He's like that child sketch. That child sketch is like, wow. I'm gonna go to the game. I'm gonna probably be having sex after. If you're there, you're there. If you're not...
Oh, I haven't seen that sketch.
If you're not, you're not.
Okay. Yeah, no. I remember,
it's like male prostitute, right? And he's like just a high school football guy. And he's like, you're crazy. I got a big game tonight. And she's like, wow.
And she wants to have sex.
She's like super into him because he's like, you're crazy. Just, yeah.
And he won't have sex with her because he has a big game.
Well, she's like paying for the service. Okay. And he's like puts on his football jacket and he's like see you around, kiddo.
Oh wow.
And like just leaves and she's like, oh.
Yeah, women don't like to pay for sex, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he comes in there and it's like.
But sometimes you gotta do it, you know.
He's so desirable. Yeah, if it's worth it for somebody like that, for an experience that's gonna remember it the rest of your life.
You know, okay, I was talking to a person I know who works at council. We're just talking about lots of things, and she said she used to work as a receptionist at a brothel.
Yeah.
And
what's her name? No, just
I actually don't know her real name.
Oh yeah, what's her brothel name?
What's her what?
Brothel name.
Oh, I don't know. Oh. She didn't tell me that. I just know her Facebook name.
It's probably Crystal. Yeah.
I noticed you took down that the video skit of you talking about being banned from the brothel.
Yeah, I've taken down so much shit. I've taken down so much shit. I've been like, perfectionism. Yeah. I've got a lot.
That was funny.
Oh yeah. I was like, I could have done it better. It's like...
no, sometimes it's good just how it is.
I know.
But
it always is.
Do a better one
I feel
and
like
then,
perfectionism.
you know, A/B test it.
I wasn't allowed at the brothel
See
anymore.
which one.
It wasn't my... What is the joke again? I'm not allowed at the brothel anymore.
You were saying to
it's
someone...
not a self-exclusion.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny because you're like, well, have fun. Oh, I'm not allowed there anymore.
Oh, yeah. Going to the brothel, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was more like your facial expressions were funny. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very good. There's some more of those videos, I think. I was really getting... Some of them were really getting really weird.
Yeah. And the good vibes only thing. Like, I've thought that too. Like, I feel like good vibes only is exclusionary. I feel like that is a bad vibe to just say good vibes only.
Good vibes only.
Yeah.
It's
like
hey,
what?
How about some compassion here? Compassion for my anger, please.
Yeah, I know.
Like, sorry, no compassion.
Toxic positivity.
The key, there's a lock, right? In between me and you. And it's good vibes. That's the key.
Yeah.
The key is good vibes.
So I gotta be fake?
Yeah. Well.
Gotta fake my vibe?
Just whatever you can fake can come in and the rest can stay out.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a
fair.
good point to have a standard. but
just censor myself.
yeah.
You can let the inner darkness. You obviously are very aware it's lurking there, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
But you don't feed it.
That's good.
You don't feed it.
Yeah.
You let it fast. So it gains even more strength. Yeah, that's what. Good vibes only. Yeah, what? It's like, hey, good vibes only. Can I come too? Nah, sorry, good vibes only.
Yeah, it's mean.
Fuck you, man. Hey, fuck you.
That's bad.
They're
vibes.
like, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, because you have bad vibes. It's like, man, fuck you, dude. Seriously, fuck you.
Is it good vibes too?
Why can't it be
anyone?
bad vibes too? They're like, sorry, man, good vibes only. It's like, oh, fuck this then. I'll go and find a place where it's fucking shit vibes only.
Actually, if
Fucking cunt.
just saying good vibes to anyone is bad vibes.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, hey, get on my level or get out. My way or the highway.
Yeah.
That's what essentially
Who's the police on the good
saying.
vibes?
Yeah.
Not the person who says
The person
it.
with the shirt or the key ring. It's like I've got a shirt and you've got a key ring. Fuck. Alright, I guess key ring wins. It's more important.
It's durable.
It's more important. But if you've got it in the shorts, though, that's a win. It's like, hey, bro, you may have a good vibes only t-shirt and you may have a key ring, but I've got it on the arse of my shorts. So I think I win.
Or get a tat, maybe.
I've got it on the arse of my shorts. Like, good vibes only on... like, it's all... T-shirts they're the message carriers. They're the T-shirts of media.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah. Fucking, I really like trans stamps.
Or just like on the inner thighs, like,
A leg tat.
You could
Home
do that.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that media on the pants leggings. Left or right leg, thigh. That's a fucking vibe for media. Like, on your pants, good vibes only.
Yeah.
On your pants. See, that's just one of the ideas that I come up with.
And ideas,
Good
man.
talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heaps of them.
I had multiple. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, you have a sister, met...
Got a sister.
What's this friend's name?
This guy's called Kuba. Kupa.
Okay.
But I always called him Kuba.
Kuba.
You always call me Kuba.
Like
Because he's
Kuba
kind
Booty.
of gay as well. He's got two older brothers and
Yep.
he's like, it's kind of like as gay as that little golem thing. Like, see how he's made it gay? See how he's made it like he's gone out of his way to make it a bit feminine?
Is that what you like about him?
Yeah, I actually it can annoy me, but he has a feminine insight. But he's just like a big
You're attracted to
sweaty
that
fat.
in him.
Well, it's a creative vibe. We're good vibers creatively, but there is some element of self-destructive collusion there when we go lean too hard on each other. Because it's like, dude, we can just fucking shoot the shit and fuck around like until we're both just like a mess. So we've had to learn over the last 5 years to be like.
You mean like?
And we've learned the hard way too.
But you're doing that
We've
sober,
learned like,
or
fuck you, dude.
you can get messed up.
Yeah, we're good at anything, but we shouldn't really drink. Because if we drink, well, then we have fights. We're like, give me the texter. We're very childish, and we've been, like a non-sexual relationship we've had, and it's ruined every romance that I've ever even considered.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like, hang on, there's some guys.
Wrestling
What
with
man? It's like I'm on a date with a woman. It's like, man, I didn't touch your fucking sandwich. It's like, no, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like that.
It wasn't like wrestling in the bed.
Well, it's kind of no. We're very cool because he's got. It's just weird. We're just very.
Hey, that's okay. I'm not trying
I moved into.
I'm just.
It is
playing.
weird. It's weird and not weird. But I also think he's like toxic too. So.
We all have a bit of that.
But then I go, hang on, maybe that's your own toxicity, Miles, because you've been fucking so toxic.
Yeah.
Or just slightly toxic, you know, like, it adds up.
Toxic.
He'll say bitchy shit like, maybe you shouldn't wear that. Like, bro, I was feeling fine. He's like, I don't know about your arms. And it's like, bro, fuck off. Like,
that
it's like,
sucks.
dude, you're
That's
the
not
fattest
cool.
cunt. And he is. And he's always like, oh, I don't know. You've got a double chin. I'm like, cunt. You don't have neck, bro. It's just fucking body. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's fun.
But I don't. But
it's good to have someone to safely throw insults out. Like, I don't know, just like vent.
Well, I was thinking
Safe space.
I was thinking he was a massive dick, and then just like as I've been going, hang on, don't say little snide remarks to him.
Oh.
And it took about a week, and then I was like, oh, it's all right now.
So you do it again.
We were just stewing in shit for ages. And then I was like, oh, it's because I'm saying shit, isn't it? I was like, yeah. And then I stopped doing it, and then it was nice. Like it wasn't like. It got to the point, and maybe it was just my time of the month, you know? Like men have those. It's chemical, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
I'm not trying to steal anyone's thunder. But men's hormone levels dip sometimes.
Yeah, the moon.
Like mine will dip almost to that of a normal man, right? So I'll be a little bit irritable. And it'd almost be like, alright, physically it's time to fight now. Like that's all I can do now. Like, and he's a man too, so it's like, oh, you're good. But then, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see how we go with that. We've fought before. We've wrestled jiu-jitsu. I started doing jiu-jitsu, and I was like, we'll do some now, yeah? They're like, Darling Harbour, all right, good a place as any. And then it was, yeah.
Do you need mats for that, or you could just do that on the concrete?
You should. We learned why they have the mats. So different, and why they have the fucking non-public place to do it, like a private area, so people don't come up and get off him. No, it's all right. It's jiu-jitsu. It's like, I want to hear him say that.
Yeah.
It's like, listen.
You could busk together doing that.
I'm okay. Like,
just have a bucket, like, out the front.
Yeah, bucket. Like,
or a hat, I don't know.
Mat fund.
I didn't mean to offend by saying a bucket.
The fund for the mat.
Yeah.
Lube fund. We're gonna need a lot of lube because it's two full-grown humans. No. Oh yeah.
Ambulance fund.
Oh yeah. Well, I have 3 hats, right? Mat fund. Bucket fund. Lube fund. Like, which one do you want? Like, we need them all.
Yeah, that's cool. And people can give multiple times.
Yes. Colour choice. Yeah. People can sign up.
Yeah.
It's like the Fred Hollows Foundation, but instead of giving people the gift of sight, there's a strict...
You gave them a graphic sight.
Visual only. Anyone who's not visually on point, get out.
Yeah.
You can hear, but it's not going to sound good.
Got to be oiled up too.
Yeah, you can hear the oil one.
Oily.
You can hear the lubricated one. We've got lapel mics on our skin, yeah.
Yeah, I would see that. So if that happens, let me know.
And it just sounds like this. Oh, fuck you. No, fuck you. Oh, you're choking me. And then an old lady's like, hey, get off him. It's like, go away. I'm doing a lot. Yeah, sorry.
I'm doing a bit.
I'm doing my classic bit about shitting in the shower. This is how it starts. It's pretty long. It's not funny for the first 20 minutes. But we'll give it some time. Invest more and it pays off.
Well, I kind of like this just free flow.
What are you talking about, the toilet?
I just realized like I'm talking about this being like free flow, but then I'm
not aware of any.
I kind of ruin that because I'm putting in that structure.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
I'm like observing the current
like,
moment.
Whoa, I'm recording a mad podcast.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Whatever, it's good to just reflect on the spot, you know.
And then go quiet. Oh man, I hope this podcast doesn't get any pop out of this moment of brilliance. That would be shit.
No, I don't want that.
Like, I don't want to lose my flow.
Yeah, no, but what I was talking about is... Oh, don't worry, we'll talk about it after. I've ruined it. I've ruined it.
Perfect
Anyway, next topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Please. My horse for a topic.
Okay, no, I'll tell you the story.
Kingdom for a topic.
Let me tell you the story. So I went to this thing called Deep Ecology, a Deep Ecology workshop, and I thought it was like educational. So I'm there with like my pen and paper, and I'm like, I'm gonna learn. And it ended up being fully hippie and not what I expected, which is fine. I'm fully open to that. But we ended up doing like a lot of feelings sharing and stuff like that. It was more about our anxiety about the climate. People were crying. Everyone freaking cried in public in a group circle kind of environment. Anyway, and then later in the day, because this was from like 9 till 6, we went into the gardens, surrounding gardens, and we had some time to like vibe with a part of the nature. And I was like, cool, I'm open for that. And spent like maybe 10 minutes just, I don't know, I was in front of a shrub for a little bit of time, and I'm like, am I feeling, is the connection happening? Eventually I settled on an echinacea flower, and then what we had to do was the piece of nature that we vibed with, we had these paper plates, and we had to make a mask. And we were going to wear the mask representing that nature that we connected with.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then after we did all that colouring in and made the mask, we went back inside, sat in a circle, and it was completely unstructured, and it was very weird to start off with, but then we just got on a roll, and we were pretty much just like acting...
With the mask?
Yeah, we're acting as like flowers and the wind or a bird or a leaf, and talking to each other, and... It was just like my first introduction.
Deep Ecology, it was
Deep
called.
Ecology, yeah.
And, right, I'm interested. Right.
Yeah, I'll let you know when they next do it. But,
yes.
But yeah, but the thing was, it was like meant to be an unstructured meeting. And even though it was a slow start, it just started to like, just flow. And,
Good host?
I was intrigued. Yeah, she was really good.
And she was like, alright, happy, we're going to do this.
Yeah. She was awesome. Yeah, I really liked her.
We're going to get into it. And then you got into it.
It was insane. I didn't realise, like, even when she's introducing the workshop, that I'd start to be, like, tearing up. I'm like, oh my God.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Fuck. But yeah, it was good. It was really cool. Highly recommend, and it was free, so you can't lose, you know.
I've been holding something in. What happens if you've been holding something in? Oh, fuck.
What, you
I have to go.
So what you mean?
Oh, yeah. You like see the class and you're like, oh fuck. That's so funny. Because it's kind of like a return to childhood, which is like, it's a big deal that people try and do that. Right? To try and fix your feelings, and it's like, no, don't try and do something that's not childhood, like do something amazing. Do something that is childhood. You know, like people, you don't need to make Star Wars.
Oh yeah, it was all very basic.
Out of the code, you just go and just get a mask. And
yeah.
Be like, boo.
Well, yeah, that was the most like playful.
Just play.
It was play.
I think life is kind of play. You know,
it should
be play.
Yeah,
it should be considered play, and it essentially you can't prove it's not play. You know.
Yeah. No, I get it. We have to deprogram though to get
all
into
that dramaturgy shit. Yes, deprogramming high school basically. I reckon Steiner school people would. They'd be fucking. They don't need that.
Oh
shit.
yeah. Did you go to a normal primary school?
Yes, primary school. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
They're generally pretty good. You know, they still have things like drop everything and read, or drop everything and draw. You know, all that shit, just to sort of, because the human just doesn't work with everyday same shit. It works with, I need to do this. Yeah. And we change. Because just like the fucking moon changes, it's like...
That's why I like the location change. It's like...
Yeah, I need this
spicy.
now. Now I need it. Yeah, my house just staring at my painting and being like, oh god,
It's like seeing this
fucking
painting.
disaster.
But you know what? I'm gonna
This
get sick of
guy's-
this place too. So,
Yeah, this guy's Oh,
do you want some
how
more water?
soon? Like, oh, really soon? You don't know.
It's like
that.
about
It's
15
like, this place
minutes.
is fucking old.
Oh yeah, well, when we started off this deep ecology thing, we went outside again. It was a lot of outside work, which was fun. And we had to do exercises like eye gazing. Have you ever done that?
No.
You've never... Yeah, you like stare at someone's
guess.
eyes for like 2 minutes. We're doing it right now,
Yeah.
kind of.
There's a barrier there. It's a...
Yeah, harder. And so you can do that. And then we did stuff like where we had to like we're touching like hands, and then one person will be...
Don't touch me.
one person would be the lead, and they'd be like... And you'd have to follow.
Like
and
improv.
Yeah, actually you did
Healing.
improv.
Yep.
When?
I'm not going to say I'm an improv genius.
When
But
did
I will
you...
say that...
Ugh.
yes. And...
When did you do it?
What?
When did you do it?
Hey, you're not... Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to ask questions, but...
Oh,
yes, and you did it in 2014.
no.
Yeah, no. 2017. 25. Eden.
Yeah, I had Eden too.
Yeah, Eden. You in my class?
No.
Somebody was. Somebody was.
He does more than one.
There was a girl in my class.
Yeah.
Lady. A girl, you know.
Yeah. Female, woman, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So you know what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty weird, the class with a woman in it. I was like, oh no. Eden, like, can
Diversity
everyone
pick,
just
yeah.
protect me? Well, I guess I'll be leaving the shirt on.
So you just did the one class?
Sorry, I was like, they were not. Yeah.
Like, I
weren't
thought this
keen.
was...
They weren't keen.
I thought this
They
was
were
Fight
better.
Club.
They were better men. Yeah. They were,
Yeah.
Yes, I did think this was Fight Club. I thought this was Argument Club. Shirtless Argument Club. What the fuck? Oh, so yes, and so yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. One time they used to get some. Oh yeah, I did a lot.
Oh wait, so you did this
How many levels
2017?
did I did 2017,
Yeah.
18, 20, took off 19. Maybe I did, no, I did like 9, I did it, but on a few of them, I did like 4 classes, and I was just like, and like, I was like, no,
But
this is shit.
you're not...
I'm not
You're not
vibing with the
doing it.
class.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not vibing with the class. Everyone's saying all this shit. Everyone's saying, and I was just like, no, I should be the teacher. Don't you ever question my offer. Like, yeah, I was fully like,
Yeah.
and I liked Eden.
Yeah.
I liked Eden, right? And I was like, Eden's good. I just don't like, I was like, yeah. But then, like, the other guys,
Who else did you
I
have?
liked Laura,
Oh, I don't think
but I was like, I can't teach. I'm like, nothing you can teach me. The only thing that I need to learn is how to get along with the other people in the class.
Yeah.
I'm all good on everything else. All I need to learn is how to not,
Yeah.
how to stop hating, like, you know. But when I was in the class, I was like,
Well,
well,
what
this
was
is
the
my
thing you
favorite
hated?
energy. This
What
is
was the
my
thing you hated?
favorite energy of
Yeah.
the creativity.
I know, it's a really, like, unique energy, and I felt like when I did it, free flies. I didn't really, like...
Free compost, take a handful.
I didn't always, I wasn't, like, fully present then.
What were you? What do you mean?
When I did improv in 2019.
Wasn't present.
Yeah.
You had mental health breakdowns.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Bad acne as well. But
oh, really? Did you get on Roaccutane?
nah. I just
All
started to
natural?
eat collagen powder. I think that's the thing that did
right.
it.
I ran out of that and now my shoulder's hurting. Yeah,
Wow.
I smash it.
Yeah, I think it's good stuff. I gotta get back onto it.
Marine collagen and like the German officers in World War II. I'm not going down. they often have scars.
Oh yeah, I have scars,
It's
so you would have seen that.
Becoming.
Mm.
I like them. I think it looks becoming.
Not a fan.
Oh, I can.
No, don't. Well, I don't care. But when I had the acne, it was bad. It was bad. Like I looked sick. Like it looked painful.
You know what's interesting? I had really bad acne, like as bad as Bukowski. Like I had a joke. I had comical level when I was 18, and it was very, very painful.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
It's like everyone was like going on about being, oh, I'm happy because I got to go boating and I got to do this, and then my friend came, and I was just like, oh, I wish my face was clear.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I look at people walking around with
wanted.
normal faces, and they're like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. I'm like, I wish I didn't have diseased facial skin.
It affects your self-esteem because it's kind of like...
It started to.
It can. And
it didn't at first, but then I was like, I'm that person. I'm that acne person.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't want other people thinking that they need... Like, I don't want people feeling bad for me. It's like, don't feel bad for me.
And then it's hard to cover up. Like, I tried with makeup, but you could still see it.
Man, I've got...
It's gross.
There's that Bukowski story where he's like... He had acne so bad, and the methods were so primitive. They would use like an electric drill that would be like to drill out the cyst and shit.
Feedback.
Right, and he got on the night of his prom night, his formal. He didn't have a date, of course, and then on that day he had to go and get his face drilled, and he's sitting out there in this moment in the book, and he's sitting outside his he gets bandages around his... Why am I laughing?
So funny.
And this loser, right? No, he gets bandages around his face, right? Because the popping cysts, so he has to band like the mummy. And he goes to his high school and just looks in at the formal, at the prom, just by himself on his bike.
Oh, that's sad.
And then he start bleeding. He just start oozing out. And I'm like, oh my god, that's me, bro. Fuck. Like, that's my... You know, like, after high school finished, I got it, my testosterone. That's when the NASA first started going, hey, what's going on with your testosterone, dude? Like, we need to do a few tests. Your bone density is 1.6 times higher than Jackie Chan, dude, right? So,
That's specific, that stat.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Almost made up. 1 times denser than Jackie Chan's
bone density.
I'm
actually thinking, is that true? Because I thought testosterone is bad for that.
You need to get over to NASA right away. Yeah.
Testosterone's bad for your bones.
Yeah, that's why they're like, dude, we need to do some tests. I'm like, NASA.
Need more milk.
Yeah. I might get on the, I get off.
That's vintage meme.
Full cream. Yeah, so he's bleeding. But one time, I used to go out, just go out. I was 18, just finished high school, and I used to be socialite. But then I had, the acne, and I'd just, sort of block it out. I'd forget, sort of. But then, I'd see people be like, ooh. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw someone do that when they saw my face, and, they, put their hand... Because they could just, they were getting the empathy feels with...
What?
Okay, because I had acne...
What were they doing?
All here. I had acne all here. It was all red and raw. It looked like the skin was ripped. It was... I don't even know why I had that. It would be deep in the skin. And then you, couldn't see...
You can't pop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, so deep. You're like, oh, I can't pop this
so
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
But my sister had something similar, so I think it's probably just a genetic thing.
Yes.
But the collagen, I think that fixed it.
All right, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I tried the creams, and you got to try the creams before they put you on antibiotics, which I didn't want to do.
So how old were you?
I was 31.
31.
Yeah, and so it stopped around 32. It was between 30 to 32. that I had it.
All right.
So I never had acne as a teenager or anything.
Yeah.
I was always like, oh, I don't do anything. And then suddenly it just went real bad.
It's crazy. You know, they say you get the face you deserve.
Must have done
So
something
you must
real
have
bad.
made up for it.
Yeah. I'm not that bothered by it, but I guess like you could see it. I'm happy it's healed. It's good
Looks good.
to not have acne.
I agree. But if you have acne, that's okay.
It's okay.
Because I used to have acne. One time, my worst time was like I really wanted to go out. I was all about going out, you know, seeing my friends, socializing. And I was like, I had a big white. Like, I'd have cysts, but then I'd have white. And I'd have here, I'd have boom, boom, like all over.
Yeah.
I'd like fucking everywhere. God damn it. Not on my back, though. Not really. Not on my back. One time I had one in my ear.
Oh,
A few times.
where?
Like, in there. And then I popped it. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Wow.
I used to do heaps of popping.
Oh, never heard of that.
I was into the popping, right?
Oh.
And, I was like, oh, yeah, cool, I'm going out. This is fun. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just pop my pimple. And then I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh, man. Like, and I tried to pop it. And I'm like, oh, this is too much. Like, I'm like, fuck, no, this is scaring people. People probably think there's an outbreak of some elephant thing from...
It's worse if you have it on your lips as well. Like, on the edge.
I had one on my lip for 2 years. Like a whole year. I was like, oh, this is a blocked pore.
Oh.
And people would be like, oh, yeah, it looks like a cold sore.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why I'm saying it. First thing.
Yeah.
My name's Miles. It's a blocked pore.
At one point, I worked at Threadbow Pharmacy as a pharmacist there for the winter season, which is like the best, you know. But because of the weather being so cold and windy, a lot of people, if you stay there for a while, you start to get like this angular cheilitis. You get like this fungal infection on the corners of your lips.
Yep.
You might have seen it or ever had it.
Cold day. Like I've seen the start. White shit. Is that the start?
It's kind of like just red.
Yeah.
Well, you could. I don't know.
You know when you just like get a bit of white spit on your mouth? That's the start,
that's different.
That's the start. Yeah.
That's different.
No. Well, it's similar though. It's the same.
I don't know.
It could be.
Yeah, it could lead to that. I guess if the spit lasts there for a while, you could get
if you never
if
like
you never
even
wipe your
notice
mouth.
it, then you're probably going to end up with getting something just for how careless you are.
Yeah. But when I was there, I ended up getting that. So I got that, and then
Why am I not surprised?
and it was such an embarrassing
like,
moment when I had that, and I'm like, okay, well, it must be fungal, so get the fungal shit on there. And so other customers, patients would come, and they'd be like, oh, I need this because of that thing, and I'm like, okay, well, apply this cream, and then they like see my face, and they're like, not sure if I believe you.
It's like, does it work?
I'll let you know. But yeah, that sucked. But I think if I had collagen, I wouldn't have had that problem.
You know what I think? I think if I ever went in the ocean, I would have been fine. If I'd gone in the ocean every day and just cleared my shit up.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I could have avoided a 9-month thing. And
was
when
only
you
9
take
months.
Roaccutane as
Okay.
well, well, I was like, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was getting bad. It's like, oh fuck, I need to do some shit. Hey, this is not going away.
Yeah.
And they're like, you need to take Roaccutane.
How's that?
And they're like, that's the one where you want to kill yourself. That's what that's the doctor's like intonation too. It's like, what? Alright. Sign me up.
KYS.
So you sure? I've had 10 people kill themselves in the last 6 years.
And your eyes get
Like
really
from
dry. after that?
Roaccutane? No. Not just from, just from my bloody, yeah.
Just from seeing you, Doc.
Yeah.
But it makes everything dry, so you have to start wearing lip balm.
Yeah,
too.
oh yeah, so it made everything dry. It made everything very sensitive. And one time I like rubbed my face too much and it went shiny because the skin was so soft.
Oh, yeah.
And I was hanging out having a drink with this guy. And he's like, oh, you got pizza on your face. It's like, oh no. He's like, yeah. It's like, oh, yeah, no, my skin is like as soft as a butterfly's wing. And if I touch it, it comes off.
Yeah, ouch.
It's like, what? Yeah. So, but I couldn't. That was very hard. It was very hard. It's hard to talk about this stuff when somebody's got it, because it's the emotional strength it takes for a person to feel like they're not dying. Because people go, like, it takes a lot of emotional strength to, similarly as it would if anything was anybody was in serious pain, you know, like pain, like
or it's
psychological
noticeable,
pain,
and people kind of.
People treat you different,
Yeah,
and you're like, fuck, everyone's a cunt. What?
Well, I
people
didn't
treat me because I was nice.
I think I didn't really care about my acne for a while, but then I think when I felt like I couldn't fix it and it looked painful.
Yeah, disease.
Yeah, and I felt like, oh, I'm that girl now. And yeah, like you were
Everyone's
saying.
going to feel slightly sorry for me. And you were like, oh man, was I mean to people?
Well, people
when I
were
was
nice.
pretty?
I didn't see that they were like checking out my acne while I'm talking to them, but even though it was like pretty obvious, but
You still romantically able to function?
I was in a relationship at the time, yeah.
Did it go bad because of it?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was fine. But that person wasn't great. So yeah. I don't think it's
Who? Which one?
Oh, you wouldn't know
Them
him.
or you?
Huh?
That person in that relationship wasn't great. It's like, oh, they was
We were both bad.
No,
No,
me.
but they were worse.
Me. They were the best thing that's ever happened to me. They're the person they were with. Oy,
I don't know.
what a nightmare. No,
Yeah, it hasn't really crossed my mind to think about them, but
I think I definitely know about that. Yeah, that's just, you've had the full acne, yeah. And then, so it's like, you get it, it's like, alright, it'll take about 6 months to start working. You're like, what? Oh, fuck. And you're like, also, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And you're like, oh, fuck, a double, fuck. He's like, I know, you're probably going to kill yourself. Yeah, well, yeah.
But it's covered by Medicare,
Yes.
so...
Well, that's all I actually care about. I'm not fucking dying. I'd rather die than pay them. Pay some fucking quack. Give me the pills. Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to remember the
Before
thing
I
I was
kill
going to
myself.
say. I can't remember, but it probably wasn't that important. Anyway.
No, it was. Now I'm just gonna have a look at you. Don't come in.
Oh, okay.
You keep moving.
I'll keep the conversation flowing. Let's see. I'm just gonna go look through his phone. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck is he searching? Oh my god, Miles Wilson is a sick fuck. I didn't know people could do that. Oh my god, wow. Jesus, I didn't know a cavity could be that big. Oh my god, he's talking to himself in the bathroom. Oh, it's because he wants to hide the sound of him urinating. But, yeah, not fooling me, buddy. Yep. Let's see. Well, it's 1 p.m. Could do with a snack. Wonder what I could eat. Don't know. Or maybe I'll just ignore it. I do need a deficit. It's a long time coming, you know. Oh, he's back. Okay. Let's just not tell him that we did that. Hey!
What's happened?
Oh, nothing.
What have you been doing?
Nothing.
I was sending a message to my friend. Yeah, there must have been like a French Genghis Khan type character.
Were you doing a voice
1800s,
message?
yeah.
Maybe your voice is dictating?
Because like this French guy that I know, he looks like many others, many other people on the planet, and I'm just going, him, mate. Some great grandfather of all you guys was just like the Genghis Khan of picking up chicks or some shit, dude. Because you all look the same.
Yep.
You all look the same. That's what I said to him. And, you know,
Mm.
that's a custom message just for him. That's not what I would say to all French
Oh,
people.
you're right.
Even others.
Oh, people have asked if I'm French, and I was like, what the hell does that mean? Can't
Yeah.
imagine. They don't say it so much anymore, but I remember they said it once when I was working at an Italian restaurant as a waitress. I'm like, wouldn't you think...
You French, are you?
Yeah.
Hey.
Actually.
And he was like, because you're not Italian. You are not Italian. He's like a mob guy from Goodfellas. You'll never be Italian. You French. You're not Italian. I would know you. Yeah, that's not the best voice.
It was funny. It was a funny
Good
idea.
enough. Good enough.
But I got a message today from a guy who runs a French restaurant in Drummo. Because I remember during the lockdown we had those dine whatever rewards.
Wine and dine?
Wine and dine or something.
Yeah. Where you could eat.
What's it called that?
Eat and complain. Wine and dine. Oi. So I'm not Jewish.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I went and just ordered some takeaway from this place, and I was in a really good mood. And then I walked into the restaurant and I was like, "Bonsoir!" Like that's weird, but I did that. Go in, pick up the takeaway food, and then he's like, "Would you like to work here?" I'm like, "Okay." So he got my number, but this was like freaking a year or two ago.
Oh, you want to work there now?
Well, he
Sick.
messaged me today.
You're looking for a job.
Yeah, and he's like,
And you do have a charismatic happiness about you.
I could probably do waitressing, but he's saying,
It's a little bit of a shit job, but
Yeah.
you would be good at it.
oh, I have done it
'Cause it's
before,
you.
but I'm just thinking because I'm unemployed, so why not? But he says a few evenings, 6:30 p.m. for about 2 to 3 hours max.
Cash.
A couple of shifts
Be
a
like,
week.
yeah, cash, bro.
But like
cash,
that's
35
I don't
cash.
know. That's like prime time.
If you enjoy it. So, yeah.
6:30 to 9:30 some nights a week. I don't think so.
You'd be like, yeah, can we do Monday, Tuesday, none?
I'll
and
do all the
Sunday?
days no one goes out.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I do the chillest days?
yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, it's like, nah, we need you Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's like...
I don't want to give up any of my
like
time. I'm like, well, I'd rather not give up night time, but I could do daytime, but I want to work in the day. I want to do my own work. I'm my own employee.
Noise.
Someone made toast.
Yeah. You cut it too thick. You cut your toast too thick. Haven't you ever heard of sliced bread?
What time do you normally eat your one meal?
4 usually. But it's it does. Yeah, it does. I can eat. I'm like
I'm not hungry, but I'm like stomach.
thinking about food,
Stomach
starting
is
to
like,
think about
hello?
food.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. How long have you been
Get
doing
one
that
more
for?
Gag.
How long have you been fasting one meal a day for?
Oh, not very quick. I mean, you know,
Long.
Long. Fast? How long have you been fasting? Oh, not very quick. That's dumb. Doesn't even make sense. It's not even like, you can't even pretend like, yeah, okay.
We'll cut this out, don't worry.
Don't worry, no. I am. What a... 2017.
Oh, a while.
So I got on fasting and cold showers because I was like, oh shit, I'm behind. I was 25. I'm like, oh, well, I'm extremely behind.
Like you were fat.
No, it's in really good shape. I was so thin. I was thin, my hair was long. I was like a full, like
Jim Morrison.
little, yeah. And girls would come up and be like, oh my god, you look like young Mick Jagger. And it was always, it was usually that. Or, you look like so-and-so, or you look like so-and-so. And they're always 70s people in a band, because it's like, yeah, because it's because of the hair.
Shaggy hair.
It's just the hair. If you look at Black Sabbath 1970, their hair's ridiculous. But you take their face, it's like, you know, not your face. Your face is too pretty for that band.
Stop.
They're fucking... Well, Aussies look... Yeah, he looks cool, but...
Yeah.
Their hair is all just... Yeah, it's just hair.
Yeah.
And then you're
Just
like,
the look.
fuck. Hey, I can I can fucking pull some shit off with my hair. And then short hair dudes are like, the fuck cunt.
Yeah.
There's pricks getting all the like, but it's like, no, you get the like, yeah.
I wonder what Mick Jagger would look like with short hair.
Not like me. That's the thing. Not like me.
And not like himself.
No.
Yeah.
And they said because as he changed, his face changed, and as I age, my face changes. So I'm moving from a young Mick Jagger to like just my own weird, an old Gollum thing, like an old Gollum-y thing, but like with remnants of a face, of Mick Jagger. Yeah. But I don't care.
Well, I'm not saying that about you, but your face changes. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, and so I was heaps thin and I was skateboarding and it was it was just like I felt really like,
you needed to get onto the Joe Rogan train.
I was like, I need to do music. No more clowning. But then my personality is a clown, naturally. I was fucking thinking about this last night actually, and I'm like, what? I was like, I spent a lot of time being emotionally underdeveloped.
Okay.
Right? Hanging around people, I'll be like, oh, well, I'm providing no use to anybody because I don't have the emotions to be of use, but I can do some gags. Oh. So I better do some gags.
What do you mean by emotions being of use? How would emotions be of use? I don't get it.
Just, you have to have emotions to understand how. Like, you have to have emotional
Guess
tools, emotional developed. What I mean is, like, if I didn't feel very good about myself because I didn't have anything going on. Like, I didn't have an e-commerce business. I didn't have I didn't have a type 5.
What's that?
Like I do now. Now, like, when I was a kid, I had a low self-esteem, but now that I've got a type 5, arguably, it can be tightened. And I've got, I've made moves towards an e-commerce business. I've got an e-commerce.
You've thought about it.
Like, I'm like, that's something that I could definitely do, invest in, or
passive income.
At least investigate. I'll do it aggressively though, but not passive. Like, I'd be like, I'm gonna buy 500 of these from Beijing now.
I wish making money wasn't so boring.
I know. Well, it isn't, because that's my whole problem. That's why I don't have, like,
it's like, you gotta learn this, you gotta, like, get into stocks, buy get an app or whatever.
You don't know.
But I guess you gotta survive. So when you're, like, starving and on the street and your life is at risk.
Surviving tricks you into thinking you need to de-niche. And by de-niche, I mean not be you, because you are a niche. Every person's a niche. So it's like, this will never pay. Gotta be a carpenter now, That's a trap. Then again, a lot of people are like built for carpentry.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I wasn't.
I envy the accountants who are so happy being accountants.
Yeah, anybody who's happy doing anything is worth envy. Not really, actually, because some dictators and shit. People get happy for the wrong reasons too. It's like a low vibration of happiness, where it's like a raise in social status or hierarchy or, resources or just all that shit. It's kind of like, it's the wrong type of happiness, really.
Well, I envy that they're content. Like they're just happy with, like, let's just get a coffee. Let's just go for this, and I don't know. Simple, I'm not saying that in a derogatory way.
Let's just go for a run and not have any beers.
Like, they don't question.
Let's just go for a game of tennis without being drunk. Let's just let's go for a game of sober golf. Like, I was always I always wanted to amp it up, like, let's go get drunk, or let's get, trip on acid and go and order some food. That kind of thing. But not many people want to do that stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm the crazy one. Yeah, what's that about?
Am I? No.
What's that like?
What?
Have you always been like that?
Yeah.
What have you done anything crazy though?
No,
No.
I have, but it's
Like
like
what?
I haven't found
Do you
people.
have bipolar?
No.
You've got to, yeah. Have you ever been? I haven't seen Garden State. I'll say that.
Oh yeah,
I have
seen
I
it.
haven't seen it. You've been called that?
No. Oh, you've been called Zach Braff?
No. Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Oh, me, right.
I've been called that.
Oh,
by my
yeah.
dad when I wasn't working hard enough. He's like, rip up the carpet and find somewhere to put it. Go and put it in the bins. I don't give a fuck if they're watching. Don't put it on the seats. You'll scratch the seats. I've got a BMW coupe and I'm laying carpet. I'm like, man, this is stressful.
Well, what about your sister?
That's my work experience.
She's doing something creative.
Sort of. Who else? Like the people building, designing the renos are the most creative people. And the block, the block. Yeah, I don't watch it.
Yeah.
But we always both loved movies, and she was always into movies. So it's like at least she's people. You go into that area.
What's your childhood like? Watched a lot movie you've watched a lot as a child.
Oh, you're gonna find out how much damage I've done to my brain just by watching inane comedies.
Oh wait, so you didn't watch movies?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I watched I watched Goals Second Austin Powers heaps, but it was because my friend watched it heaps.
One.
Yeah, the worst one. But then if you rewatch it now, there's a lot of jokes where he's like, you're like, oh, that's pretty funny.
What? Because he's like
always
hiding
like,
the plot hole.
Oh, one of the jokes I like with Mike Myers is he's like, he's got bad teeth because he's English, and then somebody's like has a grammar. Somebody says, "Oh, the English people have really bad teeth," and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I like that sort of shit."
Yeah.
It's like older. I like Mike Myers, but then
I liked the third one the best.
Yeah, that was the one where I was like, "That's weird," because I was already accustomed to the people in the second one, and then when Beyonce and the new people, I was like, "Oh, did you watch?"
I mean, like the whole mole gag. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, the skin thing.
And the skin.
The skin thing.
Yeah.
It's good.
But I mean,
it's
you know, I have to say,
very good triplet.
I was giving like charitable laughs sometimes, just to like.
That makes you laugh more.
Yeah.
You know, if you put a thing in your mouth that makes it go like this, you'll feel better because it like points the fucking electrons up to your brain.
Oh, okay.
That's the second part.
A friend has told me about that.
Second
but not
part's
the
my little
electrons.
spiel that I added for my pencil selling business. They're like, the pencil's flat. Well, that's just if you want to feel neutral.
Pencils?
Alright, so you put a pencil in your mouth.
Oh.
One of those little Kino ones.
Yeah.
And it's just flat. It's like, that's if you want to feel neutral. But if you put one that's like this, you go and watch a movie, you'll laugh way more. And if you like went into Dumb and Dumber like this, you go.
Maybe you don't even need to get pencils. You could like sell sticks.
Yeah, sticks. I was thinking
It's more natural.
Rubber things or something rubber lippy, and it's like for mental health.
Oh yeah.
Mental health.
You can sleep with it and grind your teeth on it.
It's donation vibe. It's like you can get one for $5.
And it's recycled
and then it's
material.
Give some to
you could.
the Frowners. The Frowners. Starting an NFP, it's like all anybody can do now. It's like we've already got all the concrete and shit. I don't understand how like the economy works, but I'm pretty sure all you can do is now.
Well, it's not working very well, the economy, because it keeps having crashes all the time.
I know, but people are making heaps off that, and they could be like, "It's working really well. It's just selfish." It's not. People are largely selfish, but... Yeah,
but I think that has an end point. I mean, I want to understand the economy too. Hey, you studied it. So you know more than me.
I do understand it, and it's just peace. Yeah, I understand the...
I think there's
human
there's only so
dynamic.
far you can push it. Like,
if it was a little bit more, if we just gear it towards altruism a bit, then the whole thing will snowball into something good. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
So we just keep it it's on 50. So we'll just chuck it 50.01.
You know what I think is going to happen?
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, so we're not going to be able to live on Earth maybe 20 years from now. I think it's going to be fucked. Like, it's already pretty bad, but it's going to get worse by then.
What if you get a nice little place now?
Like an apartment?
Somewhere that will only get better. Can you do that?
No.
Why not?
Because what's going to happen is we've got all these people who are like extracting value and wealth from the shit they're selling. And that's going to ruin the climate so much that it's going to be hard for us to live here, and it's going to be hard for us to grow food and live, and we're going to have so much more diseases and less like resources to share and create medicine. It's going to be really bad. And then we might even have like less access to energy. And then all that money will mean nothing. So the real currency will become food and
that's why
medicine.
you're stocking up on the... You're like...
This is the gold. No,
Yeah,
but come on,
kidding.
like
I
that's
didn't know.
that's what you want. Like I'm not doing that, but that's a good idea. I should do that.
Well, you gotta be like the first person to think of this. It's like, so what I'm doing, I'm
Stock up
getting
cans.
some cans.
Yeah.
You heard of cans?
Yeah, but it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the world's just gonna get better and better,
That's nice.
you know?
Oh, I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, because I think that. So, it could. And
yeah.
if it's getting bad, I'll just be like, well, I already believe in reincarnation anyway. Don't tell fucking Zeno, but I don't care. Like, death before bad karma is the thing that I've adopted. So it's like, oh, you can kill these people and live. It's like, oh, it's alright, it's alright.
Yeah.
They're like, are you sure? It's like, so yeah, no, it's alright. I don't care about my life at the moment. Like, because
I get that,
this
but
is what I
I don't
mean
feel
by-
safe banking on an afterlife like the
no, I
Christians
don't
do.
believe afterlife. I just believe
You
there is
come back.
just life. Like, there's part of there. Like, there's no escaping life.
Yeah.
Like, you always got to come back and be like, fuck, can't.
Yeah.
Thought I could just kill myself. God
Oh.
damn it. Because I think in a past life I would have tried it. I'm like, come on, fuck this, man, reset. And then we'll like get back to the same level of consciousness and be like, fuck, I think I killed myself in a past life.
Have
What
you
a fucking idiot.
done any of
Like,
the
oh,
regression
great.
stuff? I haven't.
What's that?
Well, some people do like past life regression.
Yeah, I've heard there's 3 lights you can look at, and did I tell you about this on the last pod? I think there was an NFL player, and he was looking at his like 3 lights, and you're in a dark, atmospheric, whatever chamber, cryopression, you know, Joe Rogan-y chamber thing, and
Oh yeah.
the Simpsons
the
and the
thingy.
Lisa
I know.
became
The
a
float
cat.
tank.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that. You can
sensory
do that.
deprivation.
Yeah, Sense
Yeah.
Depp, Senny Depp, and yeah, I was doing a Senny Depp tank on the Senny coast.
Yeah.
Senny called me, right? No. And I said, hey, where are you? I'm going to Senegal next week. So I can't do it. I can't do that job interview. I'm going to Senegal. I'm like, well, send us your fucking invoice. It's like, I can't.
It's very cynical of you.
Yeah.
Beyond.
Cynical. Hey, don't joke. Don't make any puns.
No,
Do I
hate
like
puns.
puns? Nope. Hey, that's alright.
Yeah, that's okay.
Do I like puns? Nope. That's not a pun. I know.
Not.
I know. Fuck.
You're way too clever for me. I have to
Yeah.
catch up.
Well, that's what I say to myself too. I'm like, who said that? Who said that? Come back here.
Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the regression thing.
Right. So if I were to regress, I bet you I would have died in a trench. Right. In the New Zealand Army Corps. Right. I don't know which corps.
Noble.
If it was which one it was, but it would be sick if I died in the trench doing the haka. and somebody just shot me in the face. And I was like, I don't care. Because I'm here. Because the haka is the spirit. Because it's like, it's not about living or dying. It's staying, not caring about living or dying.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. So if you're about to die, you might as well just like do what lose all your self-consciousness.
Yeah.
And
commit to the moment. Commit to whatever happens.
And if you don't have any power, you can still let your... Like, if you don't have anything to physically stop them, you can still let your spirit come out. And they'll be like, oh, I fucking couldn't kill that spirit, so that's a fucking cunt. And that spirit's like... I believe that those exist once they're...
you might go into a rock.
For a bit. Like us on the roof, you know. A bit windy.
Well,
yeah. I might fucking just... I'll be back rock.
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
rock,
I don't want
rock.
that.
I want a bit better.
Like, you could come back as a rabbit, maybe.
I'll be like, I'll come back as... you can come back as what your karma gives you and what you're brave enough to get. So, like, hey, there's a kid being born right now. They're in Guatemala. Okay, a little bit squalid.
I'm worried about that.
A little bit squalid, but they're heart of gold. Prick of neighbours are pricks, but you know, when they're 38. Look at them, they look pretty. Like, you just have to go through heaps of shit to get this. Well, yeah, I'll choose that life. And then it's like...
Yeah, it's like choose your own adventure, I guess.
That's what the NDE people say. Near-death experience people. Okay. They're like, oh, yeah. Like, you... So they told me you choose your own life and you know it's going to be a cunt. But the harder life you choose, the more quicker you evolve. And they're like, if you choose this life, you'll end up here, and then you'll just die alone. But you won't have to like go through this. Yeah. It's like, but you don't get this. Yes. So I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, you can't have it all.
No, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can just it's better just to have your cake and not eat it. That's what I would say. Eating it, you're like, fuck, so good, but I'm fucking got no cake. I don't want my cake.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have suspicions of what you were in a past life? Oh, you just said, sorry, the trench.
Cat. I was a cat fucking like 10,000 times, I reckon. So long I was a cat. Yeah. You know? I'm talking Egypt just until the decline of until after Cleopatra, then I'm like, oh, fuck this.
I feel like...
You cunts are broke.
I've been debating whether I should say this. I don't know if I fully believe it. But, I don't know. I think it was just one of those things where they go, the first 3 things you see in a final word say something about what you were in a past life or whatever. What are those things? Yeah. That's not the only thing I'm saying, but I think I might have been a lady of the night in a past life.
A prosti.
Yeah. I think so.
I can see that,
yeah. Yeah, and I think maybe...
I can visually see that. That's funny.
But it's just funny to think that, because I'm just thinking maybe I'm just doing like a turnaround on that. I don't know.
What's that? Please explain that.
As in, like,
You know what I mean? Like, it's a prosti. It's prosti talk. Like, what? Well, I might have been one in the past life. Yeah. Like, why do you say that?
I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
How much money you got?
Okay, it's because I think of that thing, and then people asking if I'm French, and I'm like, well, I must have been. I don't know. It's dumb. That's actually really stupid. But I feel maybe.
Yeah, and you got murdered?
Actually, I haven't thought about that.
Yeah, well, maybe you lived a.
Maybe I think I just got a disease.
Oh.
I just got syphilis.
You got syphilis on your face.
Yeah. And so that's why now I'm a pharmacist, or used to be.
But then you were 86 and syphilis went out in the 30s?
Oh, it's still around.
Yeah, but you might have had a... Oh, yeah, maybe you were Algerian. That's where you got it.
Like a Moor?
I don't know. I don't know about what they... More or less, yes. I'm not sure. Something
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom though.
Lady of the night.
Should I wear shoes? Is it?
Oh, nah. Nah. The door doesn't close that good, so put the shower on. Otherwise, it's coming through on the mic. Nah, it's not. It's alright. I'll keep the volume up. I got a Cowie. My Cowie is doing a piss. So she's doing a piss from her vagina. I mean, not her vagina. I think something else. Urinary tract or something. Eureka. That's it. She's doing a piss from the urethra, talking to herself. Is she doing a shit? Did she have diarrhea? She probably has diarrhea, yeah. You know, everybody, I like it. It's good to have a working body. Excrement is like gold because it lets you know what's not in your body. So it's silver linings. Everything in the universe has a silver lining. And, you know, like a cloud. Well, silver lining? What do you mean, like a jacket? You can turn the jacket inside out? Is that what that is, or is it the cloud? Is a cloud? Is it a cloud or a cloud? iCloud? Gonna put it on the iCloud. Yeah. Mate, Apple's got so much storage that the iClouds are running into normal clouds
so
and
wet
causing
in there.
storms. Yeah.
It's wet toilet.
Yeah, it's piss. Funnily enough. No, it's not. It's mostly all you.
Well, I don't eat off my feet.
No. You don't. Neither. I don't. Yeah, don't. I won't try and lick your feet or anything. Like, at any point.
Yeah. Oh,
Because-
you're into that?
No.
I don't really have the best feet for that. Don't look at my feet. Yeah.
I'm not in.
You're more into... I think everyone's into piss now.
Piss. Everybody.
Everybody that I meet.
I'm really hoping everybody here is into piss. And I mean really into it.
Yeah. Everyone listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is how we'll solicit sex.
Piss cast.
Oh,
Coffee and
man.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had one more gag. One more topic. You were talking about something. What were you talking about? What was that in? Bladder. You were doing piss.
Oh, you could hear that?
No.
I thought I was just talking to myself.
Yeah, no. Something before that.
Oh,
Something
being a
mental
prostitute.
health. Prostitute.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Prostitute. Yes. Yeah. No. It is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe.
What else? Because you can't go back to animal once you're human unless you're a massive cunt.
Oh,
Like Hitler.
I don't. Oh, okay.
He could have gone back to that animal.
I think I was probably. I think I was a man at one point. I had to have been.
You have a handsome jaw,
Oh, stop.
like a man.
Yes. Don't say that. But
Hey. No, the man inside me from my past life is saying thank you. He's in my RNA.
He's got a hard on right now.
Yeah,
Thanks.
because of his own jaw. Yeah, he liked to watch himself. Yeah. Guy in my past life used to like watching himself in the mirror. How do I know?
Maybe.
I got a hunch.
Maybe I was a prostitute and then I was a man. Or one or the other, but there has to have been some
in the fill-in.
interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man who visited prostitutes. Yeah.
And then I became one or I became a man. Yeah. One of those happened.
You became a woman. You were born,
Yeah. So you're saying I could have been a man that visited prostitutes, then I became a prostitute, now I'm a woman. Yeah.
Learn.
Well.
Maybe you were a man, you visited prostitutes, and you thought that they liked you. Yeah. And then you were a prostitute to learn, so your soul, consciousness could learn that they did not. Yes. Yeah. And that was the lesson you had. That's how you learn. You can't learn until... because the man you probably were was probably combing his hair I'm gonna make somebody's night down there. They're all gonna lose their shit when they see a normal guy come in. That Jackson Stewart joke. They're all gonna lose their shit when they see somebody with a freshly creamed head of hair walking. Fucking shiny buckled shoes. You know? Yeah. They're gonna lose their shit. And then you went in there and you were like, hey everybody, I'm here. And they're like, oh yay. And you thought they were really into you. And you were like this, but...
Oh my god. Really? I think all women have been men in a past life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally.
And all men have been women.
Nah.
Some men have and some men haven't.
I don't know.
Some men are different and some women are different. Switching.
You're just making shit up.
Switching the...
Putting logic to just made shit up stuff. That's pretty fun.
I think I've always been male. But... thought that people have been like, is that a girl? When I was a kid, people were like, it's 2 girls.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a boy. Yeah. And that used to really bother me. It's like my sister, she thought you were a girl. I'm like, what? My identity. Oh no, this is warped. That. You know, but long hair. Yeah.
So you were a soldier in a past life?
Soldier, I was a soldier many times. And a cat. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can relate to cat.
Cat and soldier. But not like a best soldier. Like a PTSD. Somebody who's really holding in his emotions, but doing it for the boys. Yeah. For the boys.
You're part
I'm
of
all
the team.
about yeah. I'll try and be the best person on the team.
That's good. I mean,
I'll try it. I'll want to.
I cannot connect with the soldier mentality.
It's up against the wall. That's the only way you can do it. You have to do it, otherwise we'll shoot you. It's you're gonna die anyway.
Oh yeah, well that's I would do that then.
And there are a bunch of pricks on the other team. They said you were fucking gronks. Okay, well.
But some people just want to.
Now I'm pissed off.
Some people want to join because they want to play with the latest gadgets.
They said I was a gronk. Yeah, they do.
Gronk?
No, the other soldiers over on they said I was a gronk. I'm gonna fucking kill them. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill them. Yeah, that's what the soldiers like. They said what?
You what?
Those fucking ow. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. No, that's just because I
probably saw soldiers as a prosy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe I visited you in a past life. Probably.
Maybe.
If you're a prosy, even if you weren't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just working at a fucking French restaurant. I was there going, hey.
Yeah, it was really nice to get that message, but I'm like, realistically, I don't think.
Yeah, overqualified.
I mean, it's okay to get a bit of cash in hand.
Yeah.
And to totally. I like the whole having a purpose, but just I don't know, it's inconvenient.
What's your purpose?
What is my purpose?
You got one?
I think
a deep one.
I think I really like to connect people and information. Yeah, is that a purpose?
You want to engineer mutually beneficial exchanges between 2 parties.
Yeah, I've been doing that lately.
So you want to be like you,
Yeah.
Matchmaking, handshaking.
But
Well,
I don't
not
do that
not
benevolently, as in like, I'm also invested in it. Okay, so lately...
It's like Uber. It's
yeah.
like any tech company.
Yeah.
But go.
Well, because I'm really interested in... for politics, I don't like talking about politics because it's a different vibe.
I can't
Serious
talk about
vibe.
it. Like, I don't allow myself to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it doesn't...
Yeah.
It's not...
Alright, well, I'll just skip
It's a
to it.
constant. It's a constant.
Yeah,
You know?
okay. But you know the thing that I sent you yesterday with the integrity and the accountability, transparency? You looked at it.
Yes.
Yeah. Did that
I was
make
like-
sense to you?
Yeah, that's I've never heard that. Eh?
Because of the toast. Do you want to check your apartments? Oh, it's all good.
Yes.
What was it saying? Oh yeah, did that make sense to you?
Yes, it did.
Because I don't
And
know
it
if...
said-
oh wait,
and
can I just check
yep.
though? Is that like a completely like basic like... Or I can't gauge if it was just like completely just childish or if it was... I don't know.
Smart. I
Conceptual
would
map,
look at
I
it
think.
and be like, because I psychologically, I think you can always find what's wrong with somebody if you're an expert. So somebody's got problems, you ask questions which glean, and I bet a whole bunch of them will be like, oh yep, that's in the corrupting factor. Yep, that's
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
corrupting.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
fuck this! What the fuck, dude? Like it's all corrupt. So it's like, oh yeah, so we need to, and then you can sort of. It's broken down into like little boxes, little pill boxes even. So like you can take this little pill because you're not setting the expectation. The requirement is this. There's no clear requirement here. So that'll fuck you up. Like, that's 80% of your whole thing right there. And then you've got all these. So it's like a checklist.
Yeah.
And you can be like, oh, I'm doing this and doing this. And then even if you're like just going along day to day, it's one of those things where you read it over and again and be like, oh yeah, check that. Oh, it's like check engine light, all that shit. So it's like
So
that.
it is like a checklist, and I was just trying to show how they're related to each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did that well. The only thing is with the stagnation, that's negative already.
Yeah.
Because that just, it has to, like, it's like moving. So it's like, or none, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
I had some people give me
But
feedback, and they
you're-
told me the stagnation
yeah.
thing to...
Like, I
Yes,
think
that is
your
annoying.
actual, your picture's stagnating. Putting that stagnation in. Okay.
Well, they were pointing out that, like, because, yeah, you could be doing everything right, but you're just not growing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but,
I liked some of the language. Yeah.
as some people said, it sounded really pretentious and business speak, the definition I had for truth at the top. But I was...
There was a range.
Yeah.
There was a range of, like... Ooh, it was almost like when you were writing and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, I was just putting it all down.
That's what I was. That's what I could see, because I'm like, yeah, there's like yeah, but it's definitely the same person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Some of it would be super techie sounding,
Yeah.
and some of it would be super like hope, breaking the shrouds of shame.
Yeah.
It's
I know. That's pretty like dramatic, woo woo
It's like,
kind of shit.
yeah.
But
Like the
I
things
don't know.
they have
Just
on
being
the
expressive.
when you're entering a rough neighborhood, they have a sign that tells you everything's okay. You're entering
Yeah.
a multicultural rainbow. Yeah,
Yeah.
breaking the shroud. Yeah.
But I mean, like, okay, so that thing was me putting down how I see those concepts interacting with each other, and I felt like I wanted to do that to really communicate that thing. But because it was something new that I made, and I wanted to communicate how I see that working, when I was sharing with people, I'm not sure if they think, like, is this brilliant or is this basic?
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know. People were nice.
It's half.
Okay, cool.
It's not
Thanks for the honesty.
It's half.
Yeah. Well, it's meant to be
There's-
simple.
It's basic is like that's the other end of the spectrum. But it's kind of like good, but
It's a
with
visual map.
good, but with a little bit of it's happier than a government document. It's a lot happier than and it's passionate and it's.
Did it provide any insight?
Yeah, it provided insight
That's the
on
thing.
you.
On me? Okay.
And your understanding of yourself. And
the world.
yeah. Like your psyche. It's just
Okay, alright, so what did you...
a window to your psyche.
Yeah.
But like it was
Was it insightful of what I was talking about, not me?
Yes, it was insightful.
Okay, cool.
Like, you've learned some stuff, so you've done some work
Okay.
on yourself.
So I'm basic.
What? No, you've done.
Okay.
You've been through stuff.
Yeah, right. Okay.
The language you used, though, from a like law sense, you could muddy it up really good. I could. I'd be like, this actually means this.
Oh yeah.
But you can do that with anything.
Yeah.
But I liked it. Yeah.
Well, I did that because the ICAC, New South Wales ICAC, do you know what they do? Who they are?
I saw you post something on that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, there's something on your things.
So I think they're the Integrity and
Corruption. Oh, yeah.
Commission.
Anti-corruption. Something?
Integrity, Corruption, Anti-Commission. Fuck, who cares?
Integrity
Independent.
Commission. Yeah, it's
Whatever. You know what it is.
Yeah.
But they only think about preventing corruption, and they have a legal definition for corruption, which means it's kind of like malintent, like trying to exploit something for your own advantage. But I don't think that's enough, because under that definition, incompetence is okay. So I've worked in organisations.
Definitions, yeah. It's like fucking interpreting the Quran.
But I mean, okay, I worked at a university recently. I won't say which one.
Macquarie?
No.
Sydney.
I'm not going to say.
UNSW. Right, yeah, because of the pot. Yeah.
And very, very incompetent internally. Like zero accountability. And so if you reported that to someone, they would be like, well, no one's doing that intentionally.
It's like, hey.
But I have a problem with that.
Yeah, it's like, how are you reporting this? I thought the department was too incompetent to do any of this shit. I thought we didn't have to deal with it. Well, you're fired.
Yeah.
You're fucking tarnishing the integrity of the department being fucking incompetent, okay? If we get people like you in there, next minute, fucking I'll be out of a job. People will figure out I'm doing fuck all.
You know what's crazy though? No evidence, no crime. So if they don't document anything,
you mean like
there's nothing to report.
So if a tree falls in the woods.
Yeah. Similar. So it's like if they don't write anything down about what they're doing.
But who are they?
The people who work at any place.
And who are the people that they're policing? Any place people? People within the economy?
Well, they're not policing. Wait, who? ICAG.
Who are the people? Is anybody coming to get you?
Me?
You. Yeah, you.
No.
ICAG?
No. I'm not corrupt.
No. Well, that's what they all say.
Yeah, true.
And then they laugh like that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not corrupt.
This is a laugh of money.
Yeah. Corruption money. This is the laugh of people being in pain. Yeah.
Yeah, but what was I getting at before that? Oh, that's right. Okay, so because I really care about all this stuff, more transparency, better reporting, accountability, integrity, because I ultimately want government to be good, so no one has to give a shit about it anymore. Like, I really don't like being up on it.
You just want to feel safe. And you just want to feel
well, who doesn't?
not like shit's going to fucking
Well, and I
like
also
shit's
feel
getting
like
bad.
I feel like I want to have a life and not to be like thinking about politics and be like rah rah rah. Like, come on. I feel like that's really exploitative.
It's weird.
Like, I think we all have a right to just live our lives, and whoever we've elected and paying like 211k base per year, so all the MPs get paid 211k. Even if you've never heard them or seen them before, we're paying for that. And I'm just like, I just
I'm
wish,
not allowed to talk about it.
I just wish I was assured that they were actually intelligent and making good decisions and stuff like that, so we can all go hit the beach.
We can hit the beach. They are. Trust in the universe. You gotta trust. If you just trust it's well, then it will. I guarantee. If you can, like,
well,
really
I hope trust in the universe will fix my
work.
oily hair. Because I still feel like, well, do you think we have time to go to the beach? Maybe.
We can catch the bus down. You don't want to go. You want to go straight somewhere else.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. Well, the beach, because the sun does go down at like soonish. Yeah. It's like we'll get there at 3, and then all the people will be off.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, I guess the roof would be still warm.
The roof is warm. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Do we still keep potting? It's been 2 hours.
Yeah, we probably got a good 30. Like,
yeah.
Solid.
I'd
say.
Okay.
Which is pretty good for me. You know, for me to not have an angry rant in this pod, you know, as painful as that was for me and still is at this moment,
What angry
I'm glad
rant?
I got it.
What angry rant? What?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
For me to be able to not blow up, and I'm just saying this to the viewers here, I just want you to appreciate what I've given you, like the brevity of it. For me to not blow up on a rant about, you know, things that bother me, that's a big deal. So,
You've healed.
I've healed. And I'll be ranting again soon in no time. So yeah. No, yeah. Healing. Well, I hope all the listeners are healed.
I love that we're like optimistic that there's anyone listening. That's good though.
There is
it's
someone
good.
listening.
There'll be someone.
The government.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
No, it's good.
I'm
It's
gonna
good.
take
It's
them
good
down.
showmanship. I like it.
Yeah, I like the show. This is the showmanship show. That's what this is called. All right. Thank you, everybody.